欢迎常观师父 Palms together. Welcome Venerable Chuan Guan.
差位至诚，礼佛行三拜，问讯。
同学至诚顶礼师父三拜，拜。
好，一拜起立。
起。温讯。阿弥陀佛。
Okay. Good evening, brothers and sisters. How are you today? Oh, today's lighting is quite nice, huh? Is there a difference? There's a difference in the lighting, right? Okay. Yeah. So today, how come we have aircon today? We have aircon today. Yes. So today is the number 8th lesson. Correct? Number 8th lesson. Have you all been filling up the worksheet? What worksheet? Oh, that worksheet. The one that I lost 5 weeks ago. Do you still have the worksheet? Yeah. Yes, you all say. It doesn't matter if you had weeks where you didn't manage to meditate regularly. Okay? But I want you all to do this for yourself, at least for the next few weeks. I want you to try this, okay? On a daily basis. Yeah, this is the last few weeks to try. After that, no more lesson. Yeah, you don't try, you loogie. So try for the next few weeks. Set a time of the day for you to be by yourself. Okay? You don't have to sit down cross-legged and, go. The lighting was okay. Yeah, okay. You don't have to go into some special poses. Yeah. In fact, you can spend it in the office. You can do it at home. You can do it anywhere. You can do it standing. You can do it sitting. If you want to do it cross-legged, that's fine. Okay. But you must commit yourself to spend like 10 minutes, if not 20 minutes. Yeah, every day. Yeah, by yourself. Yeah, and just sit quietly. You don't even have to close your eyes. Okay? Yeah, and I want you to try it now. All right? Like in whatever position you are in now, just be aware of your breathing. Okay? And we're going to do it just for 1 minute. Yeah. And for the next 2-3 weeks, I want you to do this every day. Yeah. It should be doable. Just 10 minutes is all it takes. Whether you are sitting, standing, yeah. But you must do it by yourself. It doesn't have to be a serious or cannot move. Yeah. But just be calm and relax. Yeah. Be aware of your breathing. Can we do that? Yeah. Let's try it. 1 minute. You'll be surprised how long or short 1 minute is. Okay, starting from now. So just observe your breath. 去注意你的呼吸，就注意1分钟，放轻松整个身体，relax your whole body and just observe the breath. Be at ease with yourself. Okay. That was 1 minute. Does it feel like 1 minute? Was it long? Did it feel long? It felt long. 凶啊，师父凶啊。No lah, not 凶 lah, just 1 minute. So whether you want to sit on a chair, on a cushion, even if you want to lie on your bed, fine. But spend just 10 minutes every day. Can you all do that? Can you all do that? Do that for yourself. How do you feel at this point in time? Do you all feel at ease? How many of you feel at ease? Okay. How many of you feel stressed? More stressed than just now? Sifu, you asked me to do 10 minutes every day, of course I'm going to feel stressed. Instead of trying to do 1 hour a day, or any long period of time, you have to start experiencing this on a regular basis. So just 10 minutes for a start. If you are already meditating more than 10 minutes a day, then continue. All right? But if not, then at least spend 10 minutes of your life every day by yourself. To be at ease with yourself. To really relax your body and mind and just say, okay, I'm not going to do anything for 10 minutes. I'm not going to rush here and there and be thinking about what to do later. I'm going to just do nothing for 10 minutes. I'm going to be happy with myself for 10 minutes. I'm going to be comfortable with myself. Just be by myself. Okay, I'm going to be, take it easy, Lean back a bit if you want. If you can do this over time, then I'm confident that it will give you that impetus and motivation to do something for yourself. Something more for yourself. We all want to care for ourselves. We do a lot of things to care for ourselves. We buy this, we buy that. We do all kinds of things to care for ourselves. But the easiest thing is just to spend time by yourself and just be at ease. So if you do that, then on that worksheet you can tick. Okay, you can tick. And if you can do that for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, then you'll see one whole row of ticks. And after you do that, then you can answer some of the other rows. One of which is, how was your day? How happy are you, or how sad are you? Not every day will be happy. Some days you'll be happy, some days you will not be so happy. It's okay. But be aware of it. Be aware of it. Over time, you may start to see some patterns. You may start to see that, on Monday you are not so happy. How many of you are happy on Monday? Raise your hand. You see, just a handful. You all watch out. The rest of you, the rest of them will all come after you after this. Shifu, when I was working last time, I was a very happy camper on Monday. Monday was my exciting day. Because I had to wait for 2 days before I can go back to work. I was one of those crazy Xiao people. I was not a workaholic. Workaholics never think that they are workaholics. I was not a workaholic, I think. Yeah, I enjoy my work. So on Monday, I was looking forward to going back to work and to see what else we can do for people. Yeah. But for many people, Monday is, they call Monday blues. Yeah. You may find that there are certain patterns to our emotional well-being, our happy and sad days. Yeah. Then you got to, once you see a pattern, then you got to ask yourself, why am I always not so happy on this day? Seeing that pattern is the first step to changing your life, your life pattern. In Buddhism, we call it our habitual tendency. The habitual tendency to be happy or sad under certain circumstances. Yeah. The difference is that in Buddhism, then we say, okay, what can you do about that? Instead of trying to change the whole world, what can you do about it on our end? Oh. So start with that, okay? All right, let's do some walking. Yeah, we have stand a bit already. So take a step forward. And the usual right, left, right to left. Yeah. Second row, turn to your left. Yes, very good. Some of you mentioned about, or rather I mentioned about having interviews. Yeah, some of you ask about that. So those who wish to do interviews, raise your hand. Those who want to do interviews, we have 1, 2 person. Okay, so you may want to just step out for the walking meditation. Yeah, you can just come out and then we'll do the interview. The rest of you, you all can continue the walking. Okay, once you hear the bell. Yeah. Those who wish to do the interview, because of time constraint, we can only have a handful every evening. Yeah. So those who wish to do the interview, you all can maybe like step out and then come forward. All right. Two of you can sit over there first. continue with the walking. When you reach past your seat, when you have completed one cycle, and come back to your seat, you can sit down and proceed with sitting. can proceed with the water and raising. Someone asked me the purpose for eating the raisin and the water and drinking the water. Have I explained? Have I explained? Oh, never explained, huh? So do you all know why? Some of you may be wondering. Just one miserable raisin. Yeah, don't know which side of the mouth to stuff it in. It is to extend our practice of mindfulness, to go beyond just our meditative sitting. Yeah, we eat 3 to 4 meals a day for you all. Yeah, so if you can learn to develop a certain level of mindfulness, yeah, while you are eating or drinking water, then you have even more occasions for you to practice mindfulness. And as you do that, you will come to observe yourself and the things that we eat or drink in a different light. How different? Then it's up to individuals to observe. Yeah? And through that observation, we may learn to, or we may then relate to them differently. Instead of being overly preoccupied, yeah, or to allow our happiness to hinge on these taste buds. Think about it. Food should at the least keep us alive. Food and drinks should keep us alive. Along the way, if it is pleasant, it should bring us happiness, yeah, or at least pleasure. Now, if we ever get upset, yeah, or disturbed because of food, then food is not just keeping us alive. Then food is not really giving us happiness. But why should it be that way? Yeah. If we can observe just this raising, and from there extend to our daily meals, yeah, not the whole meal. Yeah, you still want to chit chat with your friends, your colleagues, your family. Yeah, but just a few moments. Just be aware. And through this awareness, if you can transcend likes and dislike over the taste, doesn't mean that you don't have preferences. Yeah, when we say transcend the taste, it doesn't mean that you become unaware of the taste. It requires you to be completely aware of what you are tasting to transcend it. Transcending it means that you are able to face it as it is. Whatever taste there is, you are able to really experience it. Really experience it. Just like the perspire you may have now. How many of you are perspiring now? No one? Oh, just a handful? Oh, I'm the only one perspiring. In the past few weeks, when we don't turn on the aircon, did you all perspire? Yeah? Some of you yes, some of you no, because you all were lucky, there's a lot of nice wind. So for those of you who experience perspire, whether here or outside, yeah, instead of rejecting it and going, so hot, yeah, to really just face it and say, okay, what usually comes about as unpleasantness, stickiness and whatever. Really go and observe what exactly happens when we perspire. It's just droplets of water, perspire, of course, no less. But if just a few droplets of water can get you upset, what chance do we have for happiness? Right? But we can live in a different way. We can face it in a different way. And it is through this mindfulness, and then we develop the ability to really experience things as it is. Then in that experience itself, there's nothing to like or dislike. We can still have our preferences. Don't worry about your preferences. They'll still be there. But to be able to face what you like or dislike, and really accept it, that, okay, it tastes like that. For some people, once you transcend that taste, you find that, hey, what was so bad about it? Then you realize that half the time, what is so bad about it is our perception of how bad it is. For some people, having transcended that, then they realize that it's just another taste. The funny thing is that then there's no more things that is not tasty in this world. There's no more things that taste bad. Do you understand? If you can transcend your taste bud, transcend the likes and dislikes of this taste and that taste, then there will not be any more food that is disgusting to you. Of course, there are disgusting food. Some food that is like, But normally the food that we eat are not disgusting. But yet, on an individual basis, we may find certain food more pleasant, more palatable, while other food, so nice. So if you ask me, what is the purpose of the raisin and the water? It's a start. It's a start to learn more about ourselves, learn more about simple things in our life. Don't try to become enlightened overnight, Just day-to-day things. And if you can, through this observation, learn more about it. What exactly is it? The things that you like, what exactly do you like about it? The things that you don't like, what exactly do you not like about it? Then you'll find that your world will change. Your world will change. Can I have the slides? So previously I went through the first and then the second of the hindrances. Greed and desire, and hatred and ill will, and the steps to overcome it. I've shared with you all about the practice of loving kindness, and compassion. Did I share with you all about the smiling exercise? Did I share with you all? How about the loving kindness? Metta bhavana? Also no. What did I share last week? Oh, dog poo. Yes, dog poo. Okay. Did you all step on any dog poo? Did you all accumulate any new dog poo this past week? If you can regularly clean up your dog poo, your emotional poo, then that is a very direct step to overcoming your anger. Because anger, as we know it, is a very active form. If you clean it yourself, your mind consistently, daily, then you don't let it accumulate. Then you don't have a chance to to reach a critical mass where you say, wow, you're angry. This is a very direct practice. But the Buddha also mentioned about the practice of loving kindness. Yeah? And it's basically goodwill towards others. The wish for others to be well and happy. Yeah? And then to extend to people around us, in the different directions. Yeah? In some lineages, there's the method to actually extend this wish from ourselves to those around us, to friends and family, to even strangers, and then to extend to even those whom we don't see eye to eye with. Yeah? And in this way we encompass all sentient beings. All sentient beings. When you do this exercise, like going through the verses and wish for others to be well and happy, to be free from ill will, free from anger, and so on, it's sometimes helpful to visualize. Try this now, okay? I want you to just think about someone who is close to you. It can be a friend or your family, okay? Think about one of them. Can you all do that? Okay, try. Now, in your mind, think of that person and visualize this person smiling. Have you all seen that person smile before? Yes, huh? Okay, think about that person smiling. And then smile at that person. Yeah, so really make a smile in your face. Do you understand the meaning of smile? Physically smile. I must smile. Okay, I want to see your smile. Some of you, smile. Okay, really smile. Enjoy the experience. Really smiling at someone. When we say, may you be well and happy, can you all zoom in on my face? And I want to show them something. Okay. So look at the screen. When you say, when you have a thought, may this person be well and happy, cannot be, may you be well and happy. Can see or not? Clear or not? Cannot be, may you be well and happy. Cannot. Must be, may you be well and happy. Correct or not? So must really feel it. This person be well and happy. Yes. Yeah. Look at this person's face. Really visualize this person smiling. Being joyful. Being well physically. Try that. With a smile. Try now. Give you 1 minute to be happy. Try. So bring to mind that person's face first. Okay? Yeah. And then wish for this person to smile, to be well physically, free from physical discomfort, free from physical pain. Yeah. And then for this person to be free from anger, free from fear, free from harm. For this person to be well and happy. And smile at this person. Not at this person. And then consider another person, someone whom you feel neutral towards. Can be a colleague, can be a friend, but not so close. And just try to visualize this person and wish for this person to be well, to be free from anger, free from ill will, free from physical discomfort, free from pain and suffering, to be well and happy. And visualize this person smiling really brightly, really grinning. And grin at this person. Yeah. Smile at this person. Wish for this person to be well. Like as though it's his birthday or her birthday. Yeah. Really wish for this person to be happy. For today's exercise, I want you to end with yourself. Try to picture yourself. Yeah. Picture yourself in your mind, whether you are doing your work, yeah, or sitting here, or doing things, and wishing for yourself to be well and happy, to be free from ill will, free from anger. Yeah, nobody disturbing you. All the irritating people disappeared. Far away. Even the irritating people become nice to you. Not irritating anymore. Yeah. When are they not irritating? When they are sleeping. Yeah. When they are sleeping, they are not irritating. See? Irritating people are not always irritating. When they are sleeping, they are not irritating you. They have to sleep. So when they are sleeping, then you should be happy. Yeah? To be free from physical discomfort. Yeah? No headaches. Yeah? No flu, no cough. No fatigue. No tiredness. No backache. Just at ease. No fear. Yeah, at this present moment, when you stay with the breath, yeah, no problem. Yeah, wish for yourself to be in this state. And then smiling. Can you visualize yourself smiling? Really happy. Grinning. Grinning like a kid in a toy store. Or candy store. Really happy. Almost bursting with laughter. Yeah. And then smile at yourself. Yeah. Being so joyful and happy. Think of a time when you help someone, okay, successfully. Sometimes we fail, and then we get upset. Think of a time when you help someone successfully. Yeah, it felt good, isn't it? Try to recall how it feels when you help someone. And that kind of joy that arises in us. Yeah, it's different from when we pursue this or pursue that. When we pursue this or that, we get happiness and pleasure, but the kind of happiness and pleasure is easily lost. Yeah. So come back to your own face and visualize yourself really smiling and happy. Okay. Simple, right? How do you all feel? Happy or not? If you immediately feel happier, that's good. If you don't, that's also normal. In Buddhist practices, there's a lot of repetition. Oftentimes there's repetition involved. Chanting, repetition. Meditation, repetition. In, out, in, out. When will this end? In, out, in, out. But there's a reason why this is done. It is so that we become familiar. On a day-to-day basis, our life usually do not have a lot of occasions for us to care for people. Or at least it seems to be that way. So we are not so familiar with caring, with that very wholesome, warm quality of caring for people. So when we do metta meditation, it is to allow ourselves to have a safe space in which we train ourselves to care, to love, and to extend compassion towards others. As we do this regularly, then it becomes something that we are familiar with. This is as opposed to how on a daily basis at work or sometimes at home, under the pressure of work or home, then sometimes we have conflict. Is it normal? Yeah, it's normal to have conflict. Especially when you are close to someone, then you have more conflict. Chinese have a saying, 相处容易同住难. Easy to just meet once in a while, get along. But not easy to stay together. So, because our day-to-day life is not always so conducive for us to develop that care and concern, that loving quality. So sometimes, over time, we become not so familiar. So this practice is to give us a space and time to become more familiar with caring for people. Although it's only in the mind, but it is a start. It's the start. Instead of being more familiar with anger. Anger has the opposing quality for anger is love. Ill will, which is a form of harmfulness, wishing for others to be harmed, to be hurt. The opposing quality is compassion. Compassion counters cruelty and ill will. So as we develop these qualities more and more, then this become second nature to us. With something familiar with. Then, even when there are conditions for us to be angry, easier to respond with compassion. Okay? So this is the second hindrance. Second hindrance. The third hindrance is, what is it? 睡眠, is it the 睡眠 part? The next one? 昏沉睡眠, drowsiness and sleepiness. So this is about how when we try to meditate, we may get sleepy or drowsy. The two of them differ in terms of the intensity. According to my teacher, the two of them also differ in terms of intent. Drowsiness is used to describe when you don't want to sleep, but you somehow lose and you are drowsy. Sleepiness is when you have accepted that and then you want to sleep. You feel like sleeping already. Then you are sleepy. Okay? In the Chinese tradition, or rather not just Chinese tradition, but in the Buddhist text, then they sometimes go into another stage, somewhere in between, called Anmei, where before your mind becomes completely drowsy or sleepy. There's a stage where your object of meditation is no longer very clear, a bit murky. Yeah, a bit murky. This is a stage which is quite funny, because sometimes we go into this, where the mind is not very clear, and the object of meditation is murky. But it's very comfortable, because you can sit like that in that in-between state without realizing it. Why? Because you are not totally drowsy. If you are drowsy or sleepy, you are all over the place, it's very clear. But when you are not quite there, but not alert as well, no clarity of the mind, then it's very comfortable. Time seems to pass by very quickly. You sit for 1 hour. Today's sitting is very good. So you must check. Is your object of meditation still there? Is it clear? If it's not clear for a prolonged period, that means you are very likely in that state. So, how can we overcome this? How can we overcome drowsiness and sleepiness? When we are drowsy, there are various reasons. When we are sleepy, there are various reasons. The most obvious one is if you are tired. If you are tired, of course you will become sleepy. Drowsiness is usually linked to food. If you have a heavy meal, then you become drowsy. If you are sick, you are not well, you can also become drowsy or sleepy. If you are under medication, you can also be drowsy or sleepy. Other than that, it is also a habit. It can be due to a habit as well. If you are used to sleeping at a certain time, and now instead you try to meditate, then you may find yourself drowsy. Or you are used to sleeping a lot. You like to sleep. How many of you like to sleep? Raise your hand. Quite a I'm quite the opposite. I don't like to sleep. Some students keep advising me, Sifu, you need to have more rest. I don't like to sleep. I feel like there's so much things to be done, no time to sleep. But it's important to sleep. So have adequate sleep. The teachings is not about not sleeping, okay? You should have adequate sleep. But balance, there must be a balance. So if you find that you are becoming so attached to sleeping, that you enjoy sleeping, you want to sleep even though you have slept 8 hours. If you are sleeping 8 hours a day, consider it a luxury. But if you can afford to sleep 9 hours, no harm. But if you are sleeping 9 hours and above, 10 hours, okay, don't raise your hand, okay? If you are sleeping more than 9 hours, then you may want to check yourself. Sometimes it's due to your health. You can't help it. You need that much rest, okay? But if you're healthy, you shouldn't be sleeping so much. If you are so used to having many hours of sleep and you really enjoy sleeping, then for sure the moment you close your eyes, your mind is going to, time to sleep. And you will just go left, right, Then you cannot meditate. So how do we overcome it? Venerable Mahamoggallana, he is one of the chief disciples of the Buddha in the Buddha's time. He was given this title, being chief disciple of psychic power, 神通第一. So he can by right meditate very well, go into deep jhana and so on and so forth. But initially when he was practicing, he was always drowsy, sleepy. And then the Buddha manifested in front of him and gave him teachings, and advised him. If you are drowsy, there are various steps to overcome it. There are 7 steps listed there. Can you go to the next page and see whether there's any... okay, previous page. So, the first one, let me give you a on-the-fly translation. The first one is about how sometimes when you allow your mind to rest on certain things, okay? If you think about certain things, you become agitated. If you think about certain things, you become delighted. If you think about certain things, you become greedy. Yeah? For example, if now I tell you about laksa, for the whole 1.5 hours, you are not hungry. I talk about laksa, katong laksa, the one with a bowl and no chopstick, with a spoon. Wow, really lemak. Okay, but of course that one is not vegetarian, huh? So you think about some other food. Yeah. So what we think about can affect our state of mind. Yeah, this first line is about how there are certain thoughts that can cause us to become dull, become sort of bored, and then the mind becomes duller, then it becomes sleepy. Yeah. If you find that when you think about certain things, your mind becomes dull and sleepy, then avoid those thoughts. Yeah, avoid those thoughts. In this way, the Buddha advised Venerable Mahamoggallana. If you do this, then you may become refreshed, and you will not be drowsy. But the Buddha is very realistic. He says, but maybe you may not. Maybe you may still be drowsy. In that case, then what can you do? Then he said, with respect to the Dharma, maintain mindfulness and then do contemplation and reflection. Do reflection on the teachings. In some places, there's mention about reflecting on Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. But here, just think about the teachings. In our case, if you are not familiar with any teachings, then you can just recite a sutra, or you can recite a mantra, or a Buddha's name, or you can think about money, or wake up. You see how effective this is. Think about Buddha, think about mantra, think about money. So the second one is to use an object that can uplift us, and then think about it, reflect upon it, contemplate on it. In the case of Venerable Mahamoggallana, the Buddha advised, and not just to him but to monastics, the Buddha advised to use the teachings, the Dhamma. Why? Because if now, for example, I talk about 4D, some of you, the eyes, or I talk about Toto, 1 or 2 weeks ago, 13 point what? 13.8, 13.8, is it? 13.9. Did you all buy? Most likely you didn't buy. If you bought and you won, you wouldn't be here. Sorry, Sifu, I cannot come for class. I won the Toto. So, unfortunately, when we think about things like that, it does get us, but it gets us too agitated. So the mind cannot be calm. So the Buddha gave instructions to reflect on things that don't get us too excited, but at the same time can uplift us. So this is the next step. Likewise, the Buddha said, but maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it works, but in case if it doesn't work, then next step. Next step, very simple. Pull your ear. Pull your ear and then rub your limbs. basically promote blood circulation. Very practical advice. Nothing magical or, do a magic, spiritual mantra, whatever. No. Very practical advice, the Buddha. Yeah. The next one, if after rubbing your ears, doing reflection, rubbing your limbs, you are still drowsy, okay, stand up. Go and splash some water on your face. Very simple. Splash some water on your face. And in the last part, gaze at the stars in all the different directions. Today, you don't have to do that. You can just look at the light. Don't have to walk out and then come back. Sifu, it's cloudy today. I cannot see any stars. You don't have to. We have all the lighting. And what is the purpose? Again, using external means, when you see light, drowsiness go away. This is also why in some lineages, some communities and traditions, when they meditate, they encourage to leave the eyes slightly open so you can see light. Not all traditions do this, but this is one of the known methods. Okay? And likewise, even though you do that, you may not be able to do it. The next one is to have the reflection on light itself. This needs some preparation. The way to do this, there are a few steps. One is, in the daytime, capture a mental image of daytime, so that when you meditate at night and you are drowsy, then bring to mind the image of daytime. If you can do that successfully, then immediately you think about daytime, wow, you are awake. Instantly just, no more drowsiness. So it's a very mind over matter kind of approach. Another approach is that you again have a light source and then visualize that light source permeating everything. Starting from a small light source, then expanding until it covers everything, until the whole surrounding is blanketed in bright light. For this, again, in today's context, you don't need to try too hard. Just turn on all the lights at home. Hard to be drowsy. But in case, sometimes you are still drowsy, then how? Walk around. Walking meditation. Walk here, walk there. But must be careful. When you are doing walking, you must remain focused. Otherwise, you walk, then walk to the kitchen, then open the fridge. Habis. Then walk, sit down, gone. So when you're doing walking, you really remain focused. Whatever other people do, don't care. Just walk back and forth. And if that still fails, then the Buddha told Venerable Mahamoggallana, then maybe you're really tired and you should sleep. So then he advised him, recline in the lion's position. That means reclining on the right, supporting yourself, and then maintaining mindfulness. Before you enter into rest, have two thoughts. One, either to consider, I'm now tired, I shall allow myself some rest. But the moment I open my eyes, I shall immediately sit up. I shall not indulge in this comfortable position. This is the first. Second thought is, okay, I shall now rest for a predetermined amount of time. And when that time comes, I shall arise. This may be a bit hard for some of us. The moment we lie down in our Dunlop mattress, and we may wonder, why must we do this? You must know this is the instruction that the Buddha gave to monastics. For lay people, if you are really tired, go and take 20 minutes, 30 minutes power nap. If you are really tired, can So this is the one on drowsiness. Yeah. Next 2 weeks we have 2 more lessons. Yeah. Then we'll cover the last 2. All right. Put our palms together. 愿消三障诸烦恼，
愿消三障诸烦恼，
愿得智慧真明了，
愿得智慧真明了，
普愿罪障悉消除，
普愿罪障悉消除，
世世常行菩萨道，
世世常行菩萨道。
阿弥陀佛，
阿弥陀佛。
起立。诸位至诚，礼佛行3拜。
同学至诚顶礼师父3拜。
1拜起立。
起。温讯，阿弥陀佛，分班合掌，恭送师父回梁。Palms together, please send off Venerable Chuan.